A wave of antisocial parking behavior around the scenic area of Hehuanshan has led several parking lots to institute charges. Many of the private parking lots in the region are free, but vehicles have been found monopolizing the spaces long-term, making it difficult for visitors to find a space.
Qingjing Farm has been one of the first to introduce charges with mixed results. Some say they can understand the need for a fee, but think it should be set lower. Other parking lots plan to follow suit.
The private parking lot by Qingjing Farm is empty. Only a coach stops to drop off some visitors. In the past, the lot was free to use and packed to bursting. That led some vehicles to occupy the spaces permanently. But parking fees were introduced on December 18th, and the previous occupants have vanished.
As far as I'm concerned, as tourists, we're paying users, so that's made the through flow in the parking lot better. It's not a bad thing, but I think the parking charges could be a bit cheaper.
The nearby Miss Plaza and Swiss Garden are both run by external operators. They used to offer free parking, but because the spaces would be occupied by long-term users, they introduced charges: 50 NT an hour for small cars and 100 NT an hour for large vehicles, with no upper limit.
It would be okay if they charged you by the number of visits, but charging by the hour has a big impact.
Meanwhile, further up Hehuanshan, crowds are huge at weekends and holidays. Wuling parking lot is free, and spaces are hard to come by. The Nantou branch of the Forestry and Nature Conservation Agency has started planning a parking charge, which it plans to implement in March next year.
We will have different prices for weekdays and weekends and holidays. Weekdays will be 50 NT an hour and weekends and holidays 60 NT. The maximum charge for one day will be 300 NT. In principle, scooters will have a flat charge of 20 NT. I think there are pros and cons to charging. If they charge, maybe they can maintain the place better.
The parking lots which are slated to introduce changes include those at Wuling, Qingjing and Hehuan Villa.